Good Thursday evening, gamers, and welcome to this evening's match between Blinkstrike and ITHF. This is Diamond Average team level in our second week now of GHG here on Ruins, I think this one's called. Gotta love it. But looks like we have two dives coming out, a little monkey on both sides. ITHF opting for the Sojourn over the Widowmaker that Soup has gone with for Blinkstrike. And so far, just a very neutral fight going on. Two monkeys kind of tickling each other, trying to get a dive in onto some kind of support. Suzu used on the side of ITHF, Sonofri. Oh, but a big boop from Infinite is going to knock Admiral off the side of the map. And the kills are going to start to come in on the side of Blinkstrike as the damage slowly multiplies. Warrior doing their darndest work on Tracer. Getting two kills there. And it looks like we will get a very big stagger. Yep, onto Kiriko. You hate to see that. Oh man, and we're looking at Pulse Bomb already on the side of Blinkstrike. Mega Man already halfway to using that Primal Rage, and ITHF is just a little bit behind right now for this fight. Again, a very big boot by Infinite starting off that team fight to really give the edge to Blinkstrike, paying dividends so far. Oh, Mega Man getting real low from Admiral's shotguns on the Reaper, but Warrior able to get a solid kill on the major player's Widowmaker before they can even do anything. Bit of a dive right now onto Soup. ITHF looking to get a little bit of a lead, but all it's going to get them is J-Dub down by M-Pulse on Kiriko. Just Admiral on the Reaper left on the point as Mega Man sweeps him away using the Primal Rage. Blinkstrike will hold control of the point, and we'll pop on in to see what the monkey's doing.
Pardon me.
And the answer with nothing interesting, so we switch to Soup and get a very crispy headshot on the Admiral. These kind of neutral dive fights on maps like this that are kind of incredibly linear and there aren't a lot of sneaky ways to like stage your dive are kind of hard to like take the point once it's all said and done. I mean, like, yeah, their staging point just seems to be over here on the side, but you've seen a lot of free cleave damage from Mega Man. Pulse Bomb is going to be used by Warrior onto a major player, getting the kill there. Already an early lead. We're going to see Kitsune Rush used on the side of Blinkstrike as well. We're going to see Admiral using Death Blossom. We're going to see Beat come out as well from Datable on the side of ITHF. Beat is going to be used on the side of Blinkstrike as well. It's just Admiral on the point having to deal with 3 of Blinkstrike. Overtime will start to click down. We're going to see J-Dub jump on in on the Winston using a bit of Primal Rage. But the rest of Blinkstrike decides to focus down the Lucio. A very good call. We're going to see Sojourn go down, or not Sojourn, we're going to see Kiriko and now Sojourn down as well for ITHF, and it's just cleanup for Blinkstrike, who will be taking the first round here on Ilios. I mean, tough one there for ITHF. Again, difficult point to crack when it's on the ground there and you're trying to take it back from a dive mirror. You kind of just have to get lucky with picks. But it looks like we're seeing a lot of wholesale swaps here. For both teams, we do see Soup onto the Cass. We do see Admiral opting for the Echo. We did see a lot of Echo work from Admiral. Widow denies Blossom, calling it now. Oh, just you wait, censored. But we've seen some good work out of Admiral's Echo before. So interested to see if this is what will turn the tide for ITHF. J-Dub staying on the monkey. Very similar comp out of Blinkstrike as well. No Widow. Soup will be on the Sojourn, but we do have the Tracer. Just very similar dive comp here. We are going to see a little bit of pushback. Blinkstrike has to back away as ITHF is able to set up a pretty solid stage for dive. We are going to see J-Dub go hop in onto the high ground here of the little lighthouse thingy. over onto point. Actually, this one is called Lighthouse, isn't it? It's been how many years since this map's been out, and I still can't remember the names of the sub-maps. But it looks like we are finally seeing kills come in here for Blink Strike. Just Admiral and Dateable left for... Oh no, we do see Admiral go down, so it's just Dateable for ITHF. Just trying to hold up the point as long as they can. Let the rest of their team regroup up, maybe set up that dive stage. But they're going to want to get away now, and they do seem to. And we will see Blink Strike capture the point first. I mean, it's very, yeah, censored. I feel like you're right. ITHF, maybe they're just trying to eat their vegetables here to try and improve on dive. Who's to say? It does seem to be a very popular composition right now for a lot of teams at this level, at least from what we've been seeing cast in the last 2 weeks. We are going to see Admiral get a pick on the Soup, but not before Mega Man is able to dispatch a major player. We're going to see Kitsune Rush come out of Impulse, but they are going to die to Admiral on the Echo. We're going to see Beat invested by Dateable. Beat on both sides now as Infinite ults as well. And just going to be two really high health monkeys swinging at each other. Kiriko able to get, and J-Dub getting the kill on the Mega Man as well. We're finally seeing kills come in for ITHF. They should be able to flip the point here. And there we have it at almost 50% though for Blink Strike. Not too bad of a swap for dive. I think ITHF maybe finally finding out what's working for them, and it's putting Admiral on a hero they're good on. Darndest thing. And then at the same time, we are going to see Soup coming up on the high noon. We did see a lot of ults invested on the side of Blink Strike to try and hold that point, as we see Admiral copying Kiriko looking for a free Kitsune Rush. We'll see if they're able to get it. They currently are spamming a lot of stuff into the background, and we're going to see Hot Warrior get picked though by Old Dog on the Kiriko. A very good pick early on for ITHF here in this fight. I haven't seen enough J-Dub Monkey and Admiral Farah. Oh, I've seen plenty of Admiral on Farah. We do see major player fall to Impulse, and we see ITHF back a little bit. We're going to see the High Noon come out of Soup. They are able to get Dateable. That's huge for Blink Strike. They currently do have one hero lead in the kills now. It's 4-3, 5-3. It looks like ITHF is trying to get out if they can, just giving it up quick. Although we are going to see Admiral kind of stuck behind point. I don't know if they know they're here. They are going to get away with the B skin. And I did promise Mega Man, talking about this match earlier today, that I will judge skins. The Yeti Winston, not a bad call, not a bad call. I think the Cotton Candy Spark skin is a bit more fun, as we do see the Kitsune Rush come out from Old Dog. That is going to enable ITHF to just waltz straight onto the point and recapture it. Blink Strike wants nothing to do with it, and I can't blame them. Yeah, J-Dub is and does lap on the monkey ult there. We are going to see the Death Blossom come out from major player, but Blink Strike is able to back away with the use of the Kitsune Rush to kind of stay out of harm's way there. We are going to see Admiral fall to Impulse. Although we're going to see J-Dub use the Primal Rage. We see Primal Rage coming out for both Winstons. One Winston focusing on the point, just trying to get a little bit of an edge for their team. But J-Dub is able to kill Hot Warrior. We're going to see the High Noon come out again for Soup. Will they be able to get anyone here? They're just creating space. They are going to get pressured down here from Admiral. We do see the High Noon able to do some damage onto J-Dub, and will eventually follow him. But it's a pretty even back and forth fight here. We have 3 for the side of ITHF, 2. Nope, just, yeah, 2 now. 2v2. 2v1. We do see ITHF holding the point, but we will see Winston maybe come back. No, with the boop from Dateable. We have the second round going to ITHF, going down to the last one. Censored, it did kind of look like they suited that pulse. That was some good heads up Kiriko action. You gotta love it.
Ready for battle.
Oh, and to the pit. Will we see any swaps up to try and take advantage of the boops here into the pit that does have a bottom? It'd be funny if they just made it a hole all the way through the map. Alas. Looks like we aren't seeing too many swaps right now. We're gonna see Admiral still staying on that Echo.
5, 4.
Maybe a little teleport for the side of Blink Strike here to get everyone out a little faster, and then maybe Hawaii, yep, gonna swap to the Tracer. Pretty smart move to get your dive set up just a little bit ahead of ITHF's. And they are able to take this room with the mini health pack here. Gonna be a very solid advantage for this fight. We do see the res onto Admiral after Impulse gets the kill. No res for Datable. And we're gonna see Blink Strike looking to move onto the point and hold that ground, not trying to give up any space at all to ITHF, making them fight over as much as they can in this not super great corridor to fight in. And we're just seeing some fun neutral Winston. I think, oh, we do see Major Player getting the kill on the Mega Man though. Old Dog getting the kill onto Soup as well. This could be a very early flip here for ITHF after not getting the point initially. But Impulse letting Major Player know who's boss, getting another kill. I feel like every time a Major Player dies, it's Impulse saying, "Get out of our backline, please." Some good Winston voice line spam. If you don't have anything to do with right click, make it a voice line. Smart move. Although we are seeing Blink Strike hold on to the point here. Mega Man is going to die to Major Player, but we're already up to 40% where it seemed like they were going to lose it at about 15. Pulse Bomb is put onto J-Dub. J-Dub wisely takes it up into the air where it won't take anybody out. And here comes the Kitsune Rush now out of this Old Dog for ITHF. They certainly do want this point Admiral and everyone and their mom getting the kill onto Soup's cast. Although Blink Strike is just coming back and prolonging this as much as possible. They have 3 on point now. We do see Infinite looking for some of those boops, but we're going to see the Suzu come out. Old Dog keeping themselves alive a little bit. And the submarine can't swim, says Admiral. It's good advice, I guess. Infinite is going to fall to Admiral. The kills finally... Well, there's still a Winston and a Cass on point for Blink Strike. And it is just Soup left. Soup will die. And finally, at 81%, the longest fight I've ever seen on this map, we're going to see ITHF finally ticking up percentage. No swaps on the side. We do see 3 ults for each side. No Winston ult for Mega Man. They did use it in that last Mega Long fight, but we do see J-Dub with the Primal Rage, Admiral with the Copy, Major Player with the Blossom. We see Pulse Bomb, Soup with the High Noon, and it is in play. Getting some space set up so they can kind of reset up on the point. Pretty much the best use for High Noon is just free space. Super valuable for that. The automatic zooming in sticky bomb. How Warrior getting the stick on the Major Player. Admiral though is gonna copy the Tracer, look for an early Pulse Bomb. Using the recall, they're trying to stay up. They just have to get a little bit of damage. They build ult so quickly. They have the Pulse Bomb. Will they be able to get it onto anyone? Admiral does kill Soup. You see Infinite finally ending the copy there, and we're gonna see Admiral rotate back into the point. It's just 2-1 on point. Everyone else playing around the corner right now for Blink Strike. ITHF is all up in their faces, getting 2 kills now, forcing the rest of Blink Strike to back out if they can, and they do. And the point will remain in the hands of ITHF. So, lot used there on the side of ITHF, but Blink Strike used everything for that one. They are coming up on Kitsune Rush, Pulse, and Old Dog are very equal on that. So maybe an early Death Blossom could secure this for ITHF. And we'll follow them. Just looking for it, waiting for them to all get into that room. The Kitsune Rush is online. Suzu was used. We're going to see the Death Blossom comes out. Major Player gets 3. It's so big. It's just Infinite left to contest the point, but they are going to fall. Overtime is going to drop down. And that will be ITHF by the skin of their teeth taking the first map. Such a big Death Blossom. That's got to be play of the game. It is Major Player with the Death Blossom. Die. Beautiful. And while we get the next map set up, I will put you guys a nice fun little song on again. Be right back. Okay, folks, and we are back here on Midtown. A little bit of a swap kerfuffle, but we are ready to go now. Black Icy coming in for Admiral on ITHF. Team swapping sides, which is something I always love to have to do, running OBS. But it looks like we will see Ramacha coming out for both sides. Ramacha very good here on Midtown. We do see Black Icy playing the Mei, which is very interesting considering Admiral did some good work, so Black Icy's even better. I'm excited to watch. Outside of that, pretty normal composition. Soup and Hell Warrior playing what they were on before, the Cassidy and the Tracer. Looks like just waiting to set up the rush over with the Ram shield. Everyone just making it in. Infinite almost dies, but they are going to get topped up, and they wait for the barrier to come back up to start their second push here under the point. Just a lot of poke going on right now. Nothing too super interesting. We do see the shield coming up. We see the slow invested for both Ramachas. The Tracer for Hob Warrior trying to make some ground here in the back line of ITHF. Not sure where they're trying to go. They're just kind of coming back. We do see both Ramachas in punchy mode. I know it's probably got a better name than that, but I'm going to keep calling it punchy mode. We are going to see some progress now start to come out here for Blink Strike. We're going to see Black Icy fall to Impulse. We're one tick down, coming up on 2. 2 it is. Going on 3. J-Dub coming into touch. We are going to see the beat invested out of Infinite. We're going to see the Kitsune Rush come out as well for Impulse. Blink Strike really wants this point. See the Pulse of them come out of Hell Warrior. We're going to see both Ramacha ults come out. ITHF looking to stall, and it looks like they are getting the edge. As Mega Man is going to fall, trying to make it back to spawn. Big ults from both sides, but with just a little bit to spare. ITHF will be holding the point. We do see Old Dog having the Kitsune Rush. We see Major Player onto the Cass High Noon. Infinite is coming up on their beat, and High Noon coming up for Soup as well. But if we could see ITHF use their ults early, it could be a bit of an edge. Let's see if they know the disparity. Infinite is now onto the beat, as well as Soup. Played a little slow to get those ults up, and let's see how they put them to work. So we see ITHF backing into the point, utilizing that good cover that the fire truck provides. It was so nice of the fire department to just leave it in the middle of the street like that. We're going to see High Noon come out for Soup. It is going to get Mayor Player really low, but they are top back off. We're going to see Kitsune Rush invested by Old Dog. We're going to see Beat come out on the side of Infinite. Black Icy has now got their Blizzard out. Old Dog is going to fall to Mega Man. We're going to see Black Icy fall as well, unable to use the ult. It's just J-Dub left on the point, doing their best to stay alive. As Hob Warrior cleans up the backline, J-Dub finally falls. And with about 50 seconds left, we're going to see Blink Strike cap the point.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Looks like Hob Warrior will be hanging out. Already has the gold Ramacha weapon. Mega Man's clearly a fan. Also pretty cool skin as well. Definitely give it a good rating. Although we do see the real fun Atlantean one as Black Icy's Blizzard gets 2 kills. Black Icy getting the kill onto Impulse as well. Very early win here. Not a lot of progress for Blink Strike. They got a lot of work to do to crack this defense. J-Dub sitting on, man, is Ramacha's ult like Devastation or something like that? He says so many edgy things, so it's hard to really know what it is because I don't play tank. Datable sitting on the beat as well. Some good ults here to try and stop this payload from making it too far into the car wash down here. Here comes the double Ramacha ult. Basically, the only counter is another Ramacha ult. We are going to see the beat invested on the side of ITHF as well, and that will give J-Dub the edge as we see kills on the Hell Warrior, Infinite, and Mega Man. The rest of Blink Strike trying to make their way out, but we're going to see Impulse fall. Soup staggered very late as well. Black Icy trying to get a little Little extra ult charge in there as we see the rest of ITHF resetting up on the high ground, doing a very good defense here. Looking a lot stronger than they did starting out Ilios. I don't know if they, oh, pardon my I don't know if they needed to warm up or what, but it's very clearly working for ITHF. We're going to see a bit of a rotate here around the back to try and get up onto the high ground by Blinkstrike. I think it's a very good call. ITHF has a very solid hold on to this high ground, and if they're really hoping to make any progress, they got to peel him off. Use that Kitsune Rush, just jump right onto him. There they go. Oh, but we're going to see Soup and Impulse fall immediately. J-Dub does fall, though. Could it be something to build on for Blinkstrike? Black Icy's going to fall as well. We're even 3-3. We're going to see Beat come out for Infinite. They want to win this fight, and they want to win it now. We see ITHF backing up. Unfortunately, it looks like Major Player is going to get caught up behind the trolley. Not taking it to Broadway, unfortunately. You're just taking the one-stop train to the spawn room. And we will finally see a little bit of progress of the cart here. Although looking at 3 ults on the side of ITHF and 30 seconds left on the clock. At least on paper, it looks like they should be able to hold, but cast their curse. So, Soup getting the kill onto this old dog. Black Icy's gonna kill Impulse as well. Perhaps that was a call for a dry fight to try and get out some ultimates, because now they're just staring down Death Blossom. Definitely recontestable for ITHF. We'll see if they decide to, though. Oh, it's going to be close. They are not going to be able to recontest. Oh my gosh, 0.37 meters to go. We are going to see every ult basically thrown at the payload here. High Noon coming out. We're going to see Ramatra ult come out as well. Trying to get the kill onto H-Warrior, getting pretty low, but dying to the Reaper. And in overtime, we will see Blinkstrike capture the point. And only 130 left. And looking to just control the space. No one really looking to touch the cart right now for Blinkstrike. We do finally see one on. Just trying to take as much space as they can. Very wise move as they leave the Kiriko on the cart. And we'll be playing around the newsstand corner here. ITHF is able to get a hold of a little bit of high ground here. This could be very good for them. Again, 50 seconds left. Not a whole lot of time to finish the push here. Yeah, they really did abandon Black Icy.
You're all good.
Cart's coming around the corner. No real progress yet on either team. Looks like both teams are just kind of trying to build the ults they have. We are going to see Kitsune Rush come out. We're going to see Beat come out as well. Each side's using a support ult. Kitsune Rush are going to be a little bit stronger. We are going to see the High Noon come out, trying to get on Datable. Soup does follow up. And getting aggressive faster here is definitely paying off for Blinkstrike, because it's looking like they will be able to cap. J-Dub's going to have to come out and touch on their own. They are going to use their Ramatra ult. We're going to see the Kitsune Rush come out as well. If the kills start coming in for ITHF, it could sit here with 0.63 meters to go for the cap. Mega Man does fall to this old dog, and it's looking like it could just be cleanup now. Soup falls, Infinite falls, Impulse is gonna fall. We're gonna see How Warrior try to touch. They do Wraith a little bit, hold it a little longer, but it's for naught, and the cart will stop here. Still a pretty solid push, all things considering, for Blinkstrike.
I'm the quick, you're the dead.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
As I yawn a bit there, I need to get some caffeine because I have a scrim after this. Not gonna go too well for me if I'm already this tired. It's what I get for playing on a team that's primarily West Coast and being East Coast. They're like, oh yeah, we're just doing it at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, that's 10 to midnight for me. Too old for this shit. It'll be fun regardless though, and what's even more fun is waiting to see the comps we will have coming out from both teams. We do see Soup loading up the Ashe. That'll be interesting to see if they're going to use the Ashe for defense I'm certainly a fan of it. She gets a lot of good value if you sit her up here on the attacker spawn side of the trolley car or the train.
I do not fight for myself.
Ash looking like they're just gonna hang on this platform here. Impulse kind of doing a little peek, having fun, climbing on stuff, I guess. Nothing too crazy coming out though on the side of ITHF. Everyone staying on the same heroes. I guess they take a comp and they run with it, which can't argue, because then they're a bit more comfortable. Although from Cassidy to Ash isn't a super large change for Soup. Player of the match so far? Oh, that's tough. Major player had that big Death Blossom. I'm inclined to give that to them, as Hack throwing me a friend request mid-match. And we are going to see Blink Strike rotate here. Similarly, we have ITHF doing what Blink Strike did, just kind of waiting, setting up their poke a little bit, waiting for the barrier for J-Dub. They're going to opt to not use it. They're just going to move forward. We are going to see the fight going on in this very small space. I'll try and cover it as best as I can. This is where actual productions that have like multiple camera angles come in handy. Is what it is though. And we are going to see ITHF pushed up perhaps onto the high ground here in this small break room area. We're going to see speeding for Blink Strike in, but the kills are coming in for the side of ITHF. J-Dub getting a kill on the Infinite Black Icy, killing Mega Man, topping up ITHF as they move out onto the point. And we see a bit of a side reversal here as we see the defending team over on the attacking side. We're going to see Ha Warrior kind of wraithing out, doing their best to stay alive there. Black Icy looking really low, getting topped off. We're going to see Mega Man come, able to contest last second. As we do have 2 ticks in the bank. We do see J-Dub switching forms over to punchy mode. Looking to get the kill on the Ha Warrior. They're very low. They're going to slow him down, but they are going to get topped up. No ults invested yet. Each team kind of afraid to use it. ITHF will be sitting with 2 ticks. We'll go ahead accept that friend request from Hack. As we wait for the next fight, we got Mega Man here just doing a little bit of scouting. I am inclined to maybe if I had to pick a player for Blink Strike, Mega Man has been playing Ramatra incredibly well. We're going to see the Ramatra ult come out early on the side of ITHF, but we're going to see both Ramatra ults eventually come out. We're going to see a trade of the Reapers on both sides. We're going to see Beat come out on both sides as well. It is ult Carnival o'clock, and it looks like Blink Strike will be the one riding the carousel. Quality May skin, the Boba Tea May. I think I have either Padra May or Ice Cream May equipped right now. May just has too many good skins. She's flush with them. As we see the J-Dub swap over to the Reinhardt. The wholesale abandon of Ramatra. We're going to see Kitsune rush Reinhardt. Looking to get in, topping the Reinhardt up a little bit. We're going to see Bob come out, though, for the side of Blink Strike. And a very good position here on the side of the fire truck. Not too many places they can hide. Major player getting a big 3-kill. Databull getting the kill onto Soup as well. It's just Impulse and Bob left. Bob's going to leave. Impulse dies. And ITHF capping the point with 45 seconds left.
Objective lost.
That was a lot of a fight. And I'm not even sure what to say about it. There was very good ult use from both sides, but I think that Death Blossom from Major Player was just too good, too much for Blink Strike to handle. And the payload will roll on because of it. We see the Fire Strike thrown out from J-Dub. No swap for Mega Man. They're looking to stay on Ramatra. J-Dub definitely comfortable on the Reinhardt. We've seen a lot out of J-Dub in the past on Ryan, but we will see J-Dub fall very early on to Mega Man. The rest of ITHF is backing out. Black Icy hung out, left to dry. As the rest of ITHF is going to make it into spawn. And Blink Strike wisely deciding to not press their luck and just hold the space with all this ground here. Not a bad corner to hold as we have 2:18 left on the clock for ITHF. Oh, and a very big early pick on the Soup by Black Icy. We're going to see Kitsune rush invested Black Icy's gonna use Blizzard though, and Kitsune Rush is gonna be a complete waste as we see ITHF just with one ult and a very, very good headshot from Black Icy to get the kill on the Soup. Fight 1, and J-Dub will be pushing up for that space. With the Blizzards and what Black Icy's been able to do, they are certainly in second place for me for player of the match. At least on the side of ITHF. J-Dub sitting pretty with that shatter. It could come out soon. We're going to see the big shatter on our Ramatra. They're going to go for the pin as well, but the Suzo is used. We're going to see Death Blossom come out for Hob Warrior now. Gets no one as ITHF backs off. Black Icy, though, getting killed by Infinite. Datable's going to fall as well. Old Dog getting the kill on the Hob Warrior, though. It's back and forth. It could be anyone's win now. We see J-Dub looking very low, though, as we see Major Player falling. J-Dub will be soon to follow. And it's just Old Dog left on the point, getting bullied and staggered. No one to teleport to. That is a very, very good stagger for Blink Strike.
60 seconds remaining.
Ryan can't swing as aggressively as he wants with the Kiri heals. That is a very good point, Savage. And it's definitely showing up as we see without much ult usage. J-Dub is usually the first to die to Mega Man. And here we go, it's all or nothing. We're going to see the Bob put out, unfortunately in a bad spot. Goes off, kind of gets stuck down in the tunnel. Not really able to contend the fight too much up on the high ground. We're going to see Kitsune Rush come out from ITHF. Mega Man starting to look low, backs off a little bit to get topped off. J-Dub with a very unfortunate shatter, and he really should have seen that barrier. You hate to see those. Unlucky. So we do see Kitsune Rush now coming out for the side of Blink Strike. Kills are coming in. Soup, Hob Warrior, Mega Man taking out 3. Old Dog falls to Infinite. And this looks like it will be as far as the cart goes. And we will see Blink Strike tying this match up 1-1 here on Midtown. No jump in the turnstile to match point for ITHF. And we are all tied up. Got ourselves a good match here, folks. We got the J-Dub play of the game, though, from Ramatra. I was hyping up his Ryan play, and look at him getting play of the game from, I don't really know how Ram works, but the punches are good. Getting the staggers in here. Kiri tries to get out, unlucky. The stick don't matter. He keeps on trucking. And we will take a break again as we get set up for the next map. See you all on the other side. We are back here on Dorado, the map choice for ITHF. Team swapping sides again, just really keeping me on my toes. And the only positive here is that nobody killed the pinata that I was focusing on, so we take those. As we see the Winston back out for both sides, we see Soup staying on the cast, but we are going to see Admiral playing the Echo, and we are going to see Major Player on the Ash. As we see J-Dub forcing Ha Warrior off the high ground. Mega Man, though, left to stay up on the high ground as Hack falls out of the game. You hate to see it. Black Icy leaves as well. And I'll turn things back on, but a pretty early hold here. Well done for Blink Strike, because they get a couple fights out from holding this early. We are going to see a pick onto Infinite as the cart does start to move a little bit more for ITHF. We're going to see J-Dub over here getting the kill on the M-Pulse, getting Soup really low, but Cassidy's ridiculous sticky bomb getting the kill on the Mega Man. Kills coming in for both sides. It's Admiral left trying to kill Ha Warrior. Got the stickies, they're both low. Admiral wisely backing out of that ridiculous fight.
Thanks. Quite the boost.
Enemy detected.
Enemy here.
There's an enemy here.
Hostile spotted. She's gonna blow. Taking flight.
I see an enemy here.
And we see Admiral doing a little bit more work, getting the kill onto Mega Man.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
We're gonna see copy onto the Cass. I don't know what I did there. There we go. Not too much use for it for Admiral, but we are going to see Ha Warrior getting over to contest the point. We're gonna see Pulse using their Kitsune Rush to contest as well, and we're gonna have one last fight here. Admiral getting the kill onto M-Pulse. M-Pulse, however, killing Major Player. We are gonna see Soup get the kill on Adaptable as they're going for the res. Mega Man killing Old Dog, and it looks like it's just Admiral left. J-Dub falls, Admiral falls as well, and a perfect last second hold here for Blink Strike. And as we wait here for the fight to commence, I am joined by Eagles. Hello, Eagles. Thanks for coming and casting.
Hey, thanks for having me. How's it going?
Going well, going well. I will get you into this match as soon as I can, but we are tied up 1-1 between ITHF and Blink Strike. Big high noon coming out right now out of Soup. It is an Ult Carnival right now, and I will grant you admission to it as soon as this fight is over, because it is back and forth. A kill now as J-Dub lands on M-Pulse. We are going to see the cast sticky onto J-Dub, looking to get a little bit more damage done, but Soup is going to fall. We do see the Primal Rage invested by Mega Man on the side of Blink Strike. Blink Strike just trying to eat up as much time as possible. 35 seconds left on the clock for ITHF. They will win this fight, but with how much time left on the clock, looking to be about 25 seconds left as they are to cap up to 255. And now we get Eagles in the game.
Let's go. Watching the delay on the stream is exciting, knowing what's to come.
And we do have Eagles spectating now, so they can provide a much better analysis than one that is a stream delay behind.
Yeah, it's
Big Death Blossom out from Major Player. That's their third big Death Blossom this match. They've been doing a lot of work on the Reaper.
Man, yeah, what a great time to jump in. Just a huge Blossom and then a nice follow-up by the rest of the team of, is that ITHF on the red team right now?
Correct, yes. ITHF and blue is Blink Strike.
Blink Strike. Ooh, I can remember that because Blink Strike is B with blue.
Yep.
That's going to change, so.
It's changed every map so far. I'm loving it.
Crazy how that happens. Alright, well, we got Blink Strike coming up with 2 ults of their own here, so that'll be see if they can hold on this corner as they run around. But J-Dub does have the Primal Rage to keep everybody off cart and maybe allow them to cap.
We are seeing kills coming in for both sides here, but Admiral will get the double on the Mega Man and How Warrior, and it's just cleanup right now for ITHF as they make quick work of Point B.
Wow, yeah, what a clean fight. No ults needed. They get the Kitsune Rush to come online now, and now they have a few more ults coming into this final point 3, but that was a nice fight.
And I mean, yeah, they're wasting no time making use of the space they gained from winning that fight so quickly. They're already set up on the high ground as we see Ramatra into Monkey is something. But here comes the Blossom from How Warrior. It doesn't quite have the same effect as the ones we've seen from major players. J-Dub getting the kill on the Impulse, popping the Primal Rage, getting the kill on the How Warrior as well, as we see ITHF not on the cart, but just pushing back Blink Strike very hard as they get down a touch now. Mega Man does fall as well, 3 on the cart, and it will be moving up very quickly for ITHF.
Man, playing in that tight corridor there with against the Primal Rage is always tough. You know, they thought they had the Blossom, so that was a good thought going in there, keeping ITHF closed, but the Primal was able to bounce them out and win. And double Kitsunes come out, and all the support ults come out now in this final attempt to cast. Oh.
Admiral beaming down How Warrior as we are in another ult carnival, and it looks like ITHF will be the ones left riding the carousel as they capture with 139 left in the time bank.
Wow. That was everything I saw was incredibly clean from ITHF. One thing that you called out that I really like that they did is that they left cart on that fight in the corridor. Like you know, you see the you have the one person pushing cart, but then they tend to like hang around too long because they want to push cart. And it's like, if you win a fight, that's a free 10 seconds of cart push guaranteed. So win the fight. If it sits still for 2-3 seconds, who cares?
Yeah, it's
so I like seeing that. Those are the little things that get you more in the time bank, and you know, can come be the difference if you both full cap. So see what just happened here. We just did a little reset, a quick little resetty.
Let me just let them know in chat that you're casting, so they don't.
Yes, I am spectating. They got.
Let me know if they don't give it to you.
No, they did.
They did. Okay. Well, shout out to Blink Strike doing it on the fly. Mega Man was asking me a lot of questions about what they should have in the lobby, as Hack is watching the other team. Hack is muted though. I will double check that so they aren't feeding information to their team. The last time Hack left, so they couldn't watch, so we do kind of trust them. But right now we do see big pseudo goats in a small place. I love seeing teams hold here in this room with the Reinhardt on Dorado. It just gets you so much free time, and no side really gets any ult charge out of it. You just kind of use your Reinhardt as a door, and then you're kind of forcing the fight to happen behind.
And I like this swap to Junkrat in the fire behind, because right now, like, ITHF can just contest for free, and nobody on Blink Strike can really push in there. It's a dive team isn't really meant to fight a brawl in that close quarters, and they would just get melted if they tried. And ITHF is doing a great job of just hanging out as long as they can. Finally, they're forced to rotate out.
And here comes the barrage from How Warrior, and it's big.
Oh my gosh, I was watching the front side. I did not realize that How Warrior was building that barrage so quickly. That was a great way to open up this first corner here that can be notoriously difficult to get through.
But hey, that's a full minute and a half eaten up with that little back and forth chicken in the room nonsense from ITHF. I like it. I'd love to see more teams use it. In my opinion, it's just as strong as those front early holds on Havana and Rialto.
Big fan of that front early hold on Havana, and an early pick coming out for Blink Strike there. With Ha Warrior just still doing work from the skies.
And I appreciate Ha Warrior noting how well the fire was. Oh, what did I just do? Noting that the fire was working and opting to stay on it instead of swapping back to something after getting everybody out of the room.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, especially if you have, you know, the pharmacy, and right now ITHF has nothing really outside of BAP and maybe an Echo, but Echo is still a really tough counter to, really tough fight for going into a pharmacy. So you really don't have anybody who can pressure you that much. So yeah, stick with it.
Free damage, free ults. I mean, this is a Pharah player's dream. We do see Major Player getting a big pick early onto Soup. We're going to see Old Dog using the garage door, forcing the rest of Blink Strike to rotate back down to the point. But meanwhile, Major Player and Admiral are set up to wait for that in the back line. And they get several major kills as Blink Strike is forced all the way back to their spawn.
Soothing your wounds.
We do have Soup now on the Widowmaker, and so naturally, anytime a Widowmaker swap is made, we have to judge their shots.
Oh yes.
Oh, the Reddit shot.
As well.
No headshot on the monkey. Oh, followed up with a headshot though. We like those, keeping an eye out for Admiral. They don't quite know that they're over on the right yet, but I'm sure they'll find out soon. Although I feel like we may be seeing Admiral getting a big kill onto Soup here. We're going to see J-Dub dump in as well. They're using their Echo to call the dives. Very interesting choice. As we see a combo of Barrage and Mega Man getting the kill onto J-Dub. But the DPS line coming alive again here for ITHF, doing the heavy lifting. And forcing Blink Strike back to their spawn again.
And that's kind of the risky running Pharmacy with a Widow. You kind of leave that Widow as a very obvious dive target hanging out to dry, unless you have your other support kind of babysitting them as well. And then, but that leaves two other players of your team a little bit out in the open. So somebody's always going to be vulnerable when you have that Pharmacy and a Widow into a dive.
And the Blossoms coming out from Major Player. Unfortunately, no kill. They tried to get the cheeky Blossom onto Widow. Unfortunately, it was called out well by Soup, and they kited and got the kill on some. A big early pick here. And I think if you're ITHF, you just want to back up.
Yeah, and that was like a perfect example of exactly what I was talking about. Since the since Infinite wasn't babysitting Ha Warrior on the Pharah, they were able to keep their eyes open and look around and peel right to Soup to keep them up. So big change there, and an immediate pick from Soup, showing that flex on the Widow with the sights.
That's 1-0 Soup on the Widow duel. Let me get my really fancy. Oh no, it says
Widow
Pharah duel right
counter.
now. I gotta change it to Widow. I do track duels, and currently we have Soup up 1-0.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reaper.
So far, we see the Kasune coming out. We're gonna see Admiral getting the Death Blossom copy going, getting the kill into Impulse. J-Dub is gonna smush Soup. We see the copy ending for Admiral, but the damage is already done, and we have Blink Strike scrambling to get to some sort of cover. And it's like they knew I put out my fun little overlay for the Widow duel counter, and Soup has gone to Cass.
Unlucky. Well, the Major Player's still on that Widow, so we'll see what they got with their shots now.
But we'll put away the Widow duel tracker for now, but here's hoping it comes back. Right now we have Monkey on Monkey. We see J-Dub using the Primal Rage though inside of the church here. If I could find the right button to press, there we go. We have J-Dub forcing everybody out. They do get the kill on M-Pulse. But we're gonna see Death Blossom come out for Ha Warrior. They could kill onto Old Dog. J-Dub is forced to escape up onto the high ground, but they're very low on health. We see Admiral finally getting the kill on the Mega Man. ITHF somehow making it out alive. Admiral getting the kill on the Infinite as well. But Soup is able to dispatch him. The beat from Datable coming too late. Sights are out for Major Player. And it looks like ITHF may be... Yep, they're just going to try and stall the point out here. Major Player, maybe not. They're doing the Widow thing.
I mean, they're 175 HP. There's not much they can do except hope for like a big pick that somebody else can dive in on. There's maybe you grapple at the end, but you're better off hoping you get the random lucky 4K, right? Like, how much you can actually stall against three enemies as Widow.
Yeah, it'd be a Carpe moment for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Getting back to his nonsense winnable thing where he did exactly that. And here we go, see fight going in this weird back room. No Reaper ults this time though. Mega Man opting to use the Primal Rage now, but kind of in the background.
Yeah, ITHF did a great job of pushing that out and forcing him back, and now we have another ult Fiesta. Well, not really, it's just Soup double ulted because
Soup's caught
of
in the
Echo.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do see J-Dub finally getting the kill onto Soup using the Primal Rage. We see Admiral chasing down and killing Infinite. And it looks like ITHF will get the kill on the Impulse. Will they get the stagger onto Warrior? It's definitely worth it. Although they're going to telly out how Warrior making it out alive, regrouping with their team. But this is for all the marbles.
Skin of their teeth.
You said this is tied 1-1 right now?
It is.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, we got ourselves a good one.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
All right, let's see this final fight. We got support ults on both sides coming up, so that'll be fun, and you'll probably have Death Blossoms coming as well.
Oh, Hot Warrior getting picked very early on is huge for ITHF. We see Kitsune Rush coming out of Old Dog as well, recognizing that they need to capitalize, and they do, getting the kill onto Soup. Impulse, they've only invested one ult. Mega Man falls as well.
What a great fight
Overtime
by
ticks down.
ITHF to win that map. Wow.
And who will play the game B?
Play.
Oh, J-Dub on the monkey.
Always a big fan of seeing that monkey superiority.
Using a pretty solid Winston skin too, I like to say.
Is that the Spark one? Yes.
Yes, it is. Not too flashy of a play of the game, but sometimes that's not what you're looking for. You just want that utility.
Especially, you know, especially out of your tank like that, right? Do it, being in there, getting out cooldowns, getting work done, cleaning up kills, like nothing flashy, but you know that's kind of the tank life. Sometimes is you do that shovel work and it gets the job done.
And as we wait here for the next map, we'll be going on to Push. And I would like to assure anyone that was watching our previous match where it went to Push, I have updated our graphics to where it will no longer cover the timer.
Excellent.
It was like the one thing I didn't check.
I mean, it's push mode. Who cares?
Exactly. And it looks like we will be going to the worst push map, Coliseum.
Oh.
There's two very solid push maps sitting right there besides Coliseum, and you see Team just taking it. Who knows why? We will see.
Maybe they still want that that achievement for getting 8 kills in front of the crowd or whatever it is.
The what?
There's a lifetime battle pass or like thing that you have to get a certain number of kills in front of the crowd at the Coliseum, and it's basically like in that long skinny like corridor, you have if you get kills in there, it counts towards it.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just go to my challenges. Oh, we're entering the game, so never mind. I won't go to my challenges.
Arriving at Coliseum.
Alright, I can go to my challenges now.
Initiating match.
The important thing is, what do I look at to start the map? I think I found what I want. As we hop in to Rome.
That's it. Maybe it was a
single season thing.
Yeah, it must have been the first season thing when the push maps were brand new. Because now the only ones I can find are the ones for Antarctica.
Oh,
which
glad
honestly,
it's gone.
kind of like it. Kind of like the new map.
Yeah, I enjoy the penguins.
The only one I don't. There's one of them's more maze-like than the others, and
yeah.
The one that has like the elevated like high ground where the point's like a U underneath it.
Yeah, that weird ramp for no reason.
Yeah, like it took me like a few fights to figure out where I like pathing for that. It was
Yeah.
I had
like
never
the-
really struggled with that before in Overwatch maps, but you know, that's okay. I like them. Overall, definitely a good map in my book.
And speaking of good maps, we have Rhine into Ramatra again. But we have the BAP
Right.
on the side of ITHF now, learning that the Kiri heals just aren't enough for Reinhardt.
The thing with Kiriko too is like she puts out. I'll wait till after this fight goes. Is a major player gets a good pick on the magnetic grenade.
Is that what it's called? I call it
Yes.
Cass's free ultimate.
Yeah, it is called magnetic grenade.
Ugh. It's a better pulse bomb, like let's be honest.
It yeah, it do that. As Soup gets a pick back on the major player, but ITHF is still pushing this bot along.
Doesn't the
one.
bot have a name?
It does. I don't remember what it is, but it does have an official name.
I don't remember either. Maybe it says it on his chest. While we watch this boring ass neutral fight going on, I'm gonna try and find the bot's name on it.
Well, you know, you say that, and it is a little slow of a fight right now, but I do like what ITHF was doing, and like playing slow, waiting for a major player to get back, and then they pushed up, and they went down 2, so...
Well, they walked
Blink
right into a
Strike's gonna
garage
take over.
door, so...
Yeah. So what was I saying? What was I talking about before? Oh yeah. So yeah, Kiriko has some pretty good heals, but similar to Ana, they're single target heals, and so that's why a lot of these rush comps you might see a BAP or a Moira over an Ana or a Kiriko, at least until you get into like GM top 500, where Kiriko's utility overcomes that, because both BAP and Moira have, you know, group healing, which is really valuable in a rush if you're sticking together as a team.
Tank dominance asserted by J-Dub as Mega Man jumps down to contest the bot, and J-Dub says no and shatters him.
Absolute dominant shatter. I love it. Didn't need it as Mega Man was really low, but sometimes, especially on Ryan, you gotta send that shatter message, and I'm here for it.
You gotta make a statement. Like, there's a reason I'm the OG good tank. As we see a very solid Maywall come out from Admiral. The pin almost gotten on the Mega Man. They are very low, though. As again, we see very wisely from the side of ITHF looking to try and at least play around that high ground. We're going to see the Kitsune Rush come out of M-Pulse for Blink Strike right onto the bot, and the kills are coming in. Kitsune Rush is so good, especially in this meta.
Yeah, Kitsune Rush that's kind of the utility I was talking about on the Kiriko versus the group healing, is that Kitsune Rush is just such a strong ultimate. You know, it's just a better window, better Cole. It enables everyone, so...
It's real long.
So long.
Although this is what I like to say why I don't like Coliseum. When you have two evenly matched teams, as you see Howard, you're getting a very good stick on the Admiral, and the bot progress will pass the line, flipping over to Blink Strike. But it feels like the first like 8 fights are just back and forth along that hallway, and like you just watch the bot run back and forth basically. But we do see some solid progress coming out for Blink Strike here, as they are able to push ITHF back into their spawn room.
Yeah, that's my big problem with push in general, is just there's so much time spent walking, or the bot scratching his ass like that. Like,
yeah.
Come on, guys. Is that necessary?
Also, yeah, who programmed that? Like,
yeah. Huge Maywall to block that high noon, but it gets dropped immediately. Soup still holds it up.
Hey, kept everybody alive. Well done.
Yeah, ITHF with that Maywall Rhine Shield able to make an effective rotation to get out of it.
Also gotta say, Soup rocking a really good cast skin, the lifeguard one.
Ooh, that is a good one. I like this no fear that ITHF has for going into the Ramatra role. You see a lot of teams, their immediate reaction is to just run away, but, you know, invest the beat, push in, and, you know, slam them down, get Ramatra out of there. That's, especially if you're already committed to the fight, that's what you gotta do. Just trying to get away isn't gonna work out.
And I mean, if you can get in there and kill him before he builds up too much armor or shield or whatever the heck he builds up from his ult, you can.
So he
kill
doesn't
him
build
pretty
up
quick.
any health or anything, but his he just is infinitely in his punch form, which has the 85% damage reduction when he crosses his arms.
Right. Okay. I know there was some nonsense in there.
Yeah, which, yeah, 85% damage reduction is insane.
That's why you just see two Ramatras punching each other forever.
Yeah.
We do see the push bot making some progress again for ITHF. They have quite a lot of ground to make up as we see the fight happening here on the bridge. We are going to see Garage Door invested from Old Dog, forcing Blink Strike over onto this side route, and they get split up by a very good Maywall from Admiral, but I don't think they realize that Ramatra is still back there. But Mega Man is finally getting focused down, and they will get the kill. We see Infinite there trying to defend Mega Man, tries to get away, but Admiral walls him off. Admiral's Maywalls have been so clutch this map.
They have been some outstanding Maywalls so far. Love to see that. No, I know that pretty much every tank main is saying no, we hate to see that, but that's some good May play right there.
Absolutely. Folks just gonna have to deal.
And now ITHF is getting close to pushing this bot, taking the lead, and as we see a sped in High Noon.
Scary, but the shatter counter to High Noon?
I think it was just
Blizzard's
a
out as
huge,
well, and it's gonna catch Kiriko! They aren't able to telly out before they freeze, and Admiral's gonna run them over! Blink Strike is in shambles, they're gonna try and use the beat to stabilize. But we're gonna see beat come out on the side of ITHF as well. Admiral walling off Mega Man, trying to not let them rejoin the fight before it's already over, and it works so well. Mega Man's just gonna walk up to die. It's just How Warrior left on the Tracer, but the bot is pushing on, and ITHF has taken the lead.
Alright, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the replay because I'm pretty sure Data Bull got booped off the map, wall rid on the roof of a house that's off the map, back onto the side of the wall to get back into the land and survive.
Oh geez, yeah, we will be checking in on that one.
Cause what?
We are gonna see the
And see, this was a
Ramatra
great
ult.
disengage here by ITHF as Mega Man popped the ult a little early there, but the damage was done, and J-Dub and a major player fall, and now it's just cleanup time for Blink Strike as they're gonna push the bot and try and retake this lead with 2 minutes left.
Oh man, but the bot's never gonna make it back to the actual movie platform thing by the time the fight starts, because they have forward spawn for ITHF.
Right, so you're gonna have to win at least 2 fights here for Blink Strike to get a chance at but they got
Here comes
several
all the
ults
ults.
coming out here.
I don't even know what to focus on. There's just like 3 different fights going on. We do see Mega Man fall, J-Dub looking low, but they are being topped off, but they can't quite get there. Infinite's able to kill J-Dub. It's just 3 left alive for ITHF, but we are going to see the High Noon come out of soup. If you're ITHF, just die to it and get out. You got out all their ults. And the pulse bomb. Why did they...
Ooh, yeah, not a fan of that pulse bomb. Admiral doing a good job stalling and getting out pulse bomb. But that was a nice stall at the end by Admiral, because right now time is becoming a factor as the bot is now slowly pushing. And if ITHF engages this correctly, they should be able to engage before Blue Strike takes the lead.
Such a good window too.
A great window as the bot waited till the bot rounded the corner.
Here comes the Blizzard though from Admiral. Maybe they'll be able to stabilize from this one. We do see M-Pulse fall. A very good pick for ITHF. However, it's even right now. We do see How Warrior fall to Admiral. That's real big. And the Maywall out again. Beat is going to be used. They know they need to win this fight. And if they're wise, they'd get these kills and leave the bot sitting right where it is.
Seconds remaining.
I mean, Infinite is just staggering themselves at this point. Old Dog
Infinite-
getting a very good pick on the suit.
Yeah, Infinite needs to get out, and right now ITHF should
I would-
also
yeah,
just
I would
go up
not
and take
move
the
the bot.
fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna take the fight in the midstream right now since of where it is. Like, it's not like it's on their side of the map, so the fight's being taken right where, you know, the bot's where the fight would have been taken anyway. So no real loss there.
Yeah. Here comes Suffering, or whatever it's called. High Noon is gonna come out of Soup as well. Or no, it's gonna come out of Major Player, and
Infinite.
Soup is using the High Noon now. Maywall in their face. Infinite does fall to Major Player's High Noon. That's so big for ITHF. We're gonna see How Warrior get the stick on the Old Dog. Soup is going to fall. Admiral as well with that ridiculous sticky. How Warrior's gonna fall. It's just back and forth between both teams, but it's looking like we will see ITHF dying on the bot, getting out.
Alright. So now I retract my statement. If ITHF hadn't moved the bot at all and it took the fight there, overtime would have ticked down before Blue Strike could have gotten to it.
Correct.
But then you also run the risk of
Oh, Fatty
Data
Shatty
will
though.
just-
The pin is in. M-Pulse does fall. A Major Player's gonna kill themselves with that little sticky bomb, but the kills are coming in for ITHF. It's just 2 left. They gotta get on the bot. It's still contested. It will flop possession. It's just Ha Warrior left. It will tick down. And that's all she wrote. ITHF will win 3-1.
Wow, GG's. That was a great match.
But who will get play of the game?
Play
J-Dub again. Oh, and it's the last shatter here. Sometimes you just gotta walk through the other tank and shatter.
You love to see it.
Love to see it indeed. And I mean, it was pretty back and forth in terms of who I would give the Golden Hammer to for ITHF. But I think that last play of the game tipped it, at least for me.
I mean, I've been here for 2 maps. I've seen 2 play of the games, and they were the same person. So I know who I'd pick.
Well, I pick J-Dub as well. They are our player of the match, recipient of a Golden Hammer. And I'm just going to drag him over here completely unasked. J-Dub, congrats on the win.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
And you
Yeah,
are our player of the match, and you get the Golden Hammer. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. It's been a year since I've won the last one, so you know it's about that time again.
Yeah, you shattered your way into it. So
Oh, yeah.
here's my one big question for you, and then I will pass the rest of it over on to Eagles.
Oh, good.
You're playing up against who's seen like 1.5 maps. You played against a very good Ramatra in Mega Man, and you steadfastly for the most part held out on sticking with the Rhine. What part of Rhine's kit do you think was really like the linchpin into kind of getting the win here over Blink Strike compared to Ramatra?
So Ramatra, like, it's more so a Ramatra thing than a Ryan thing. Ram is just very good when he has his Nemesis form up, but Ryan's like that all the time. And so all we have to do is kite their Nemesis form or just stabilize during their Nemesis form, and then we can just run it down on them afterwards.
I wrote that down, and I will be handing that to our tank in my scrim in half an hour. I mean, it worked great.
Man, so I don't know if I have any questions per se. Just I really was impressed with y'all's rotations and your coordination. Are you the one calling the shots, or is who's calling that, or how's that work for y'all as a team?
Yes, I am. I'm our primary shot caller, so I call rotations and stuff.
Well, they looked good, and they y'all played really well as a unit, especially in that rush. So love to see it.
Appreciate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
I don't
guys
have much
are
more
up,
because I had two
yeah.
whole maps, but it was a good, fun. It was a fun 2 maps to watch while I was here. So thanks for that, and congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all.
You guys are 2-0. Do you have any final words for your next opponent?
Who's our next opponent?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Oh, okay, I don't either. We'll just be ready. We're coming. We've been practicing, so y'all be ready.
be
There
ready.
you go.
And ready they shall. Well, J-Dub, thanks for being dragged in here completely against your will and rolling with it. I will
Yeah, of course.
send you back to your team. Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
Well, there you have it, folks. We have Blink Strike falling 3-1 to ITHF. ITHF going up 2-0 here in our upper division. And they're just building up steam. Honestly, they really learned and read what Blink Strike was doing throughout the whole match, because they started a little rusty on control, but as soon as they kind of figured out how they're playing Ram, how they're working their dive, getting that situated. The dive was rusty for a bit, but once it clicked hard, and I'm excited to watch how good they get.
Yeah, me too. This was a great match, and it was fun to see, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of this in the rest of the season.
Awesome. Well, Eagles, thanks again for casting with me. Always appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Peeking at the match schedule for what we could be casting next. My schedule this week has been ridiculous, so I've been kind of calling things out last minute, unfortunately. It do be that way sometimes.
It do be like that indeed.
Let's see. Friday. We have... It looks like we have a match at 8 and a match at 9 on Friday. The first one being Paradise Aegis against Oath Upper, and the second one being 07 Void against Reckless NA. I think we will try and cast one of those, but time will tell. Just pay attention to those pings, and we'll see which one we can get going. But with that, thanks for watching. Everyone have a good night, and a hearty thanks again to Eagles.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. Have a good one.